Hey everyone, Lego Time Fun Time here to unbox another, some knockoff minifigures. And as the wise words of ToyGander.com, let's take a gander. This is our protagonist from The Mandalorian. I decided to review them both because they're pretty much the same thing, just slightly different printings and different accessories. I believe the one on the right is a complete knockoff of the official Lego Mandalorian minifigure. It also comes with a couple of pieces to make the famous blaster he's known for, to carry to disintegrate people with. And it's just pretty awesome. I would have preferred a mold instead. This cape thing is not really doing it for me because he has more of a side cape than a full back cape. But the printing on the back and front looks really good, feels really authentic. The head printing is surprisingly done really well, especially on a light skin tone model on a black base. And the helmet is kind of mediocre. It's a little hard to catch it on camera, but the printing on the helmet for the visor is just really terrible, and it's not very aligned. It's kind of smudged as well. I don't know why I like this minifigure better. He doesn't have a black base coating. I don't remember him having black on his armor. More of a dark brownish color, light browns, and also some tan colors and chrome. Typical knockoff minifigure head that would not really keep itself in place. Flesh tone is not that bad. It looks like it's official. I'll probably just replace it with a official head instead. It also comes with a very basic Lego mold blaster as well. But let's go over this printing. I'm not really sure why they decided to print these colors on a black base instead. It looks really good, and it actually complements itself pretty well. Usually Lego has a hard time printing light on black bases, or the other way around, vice versa. Even there's printing on the arms and hips and legs. Legs is pretty typical for Lego, but they really don't do that for arms. I wish they would more often. Next minifig. If you've been living under a rock and you don't know who this is, come on, it's Baby Yoda, our beloved Baby Yoda. This little micro figure was done stupidly well. The head mold it feels really authentic, and the paint scheme is well done as well. I don't understand how the cape thing works. It doesn't have instructions, so I just did whatever I could. So I wish Lego would actually make these Baby Yoda figures. These things would sell like crazy. The printing on the eyes are perfectly aligned with each other. They're not crooked or derpy looking. Next minifig. I'm not really sure who this is supposed to be. It might be just a basic Mandalorian, but the design looks like it was just ripped off from Clone Army Customs, which is pretty sad. You know, his figures are awesome. You should just buy those instead. But let's talk about this one. The arms are really, really tight on this. But you know what? The printing is also done really well. The plastic doesn't feel cheap at all. But the printing on the face is a little transparent on gray, which is kind of strange as well. And the head doesn't stay in place. And also, you could put the rocket inside the jetpack, which is kind of a cool little feature, but a pain in the ass to put together. Next minifig. This minifigure is Catan, and I want to tell you right now, I am very disappointed in this figure. It's just horrible. I just want to show you why. check out the arm. Doesn't want to stay in place, it pops right out. And the printing on it is kind of crappy and it feels kind of cheap as well. It's hard to get it in there. I don't know how or why it's not working. Well, it's obvious because it's a Lego knockoff. And as you can tell by my voice, I'm very saddened about this minifigure because Bo-Katan's one of my favorite characters. And the face printing looks horrible, the feel of it is horrible, there's excess plastic on this thing. It's just extremely disappointed. I mean, it's like you don't know what you're gonna get at times with these knockoffs. Next minifig. This minifigure could be described in one sound effect. Yup, this figure is a knockoff from the Mandalorian Battle Pack. Far inferior to the actual one. I could not get the arm on this thing. This is utter garbage. The plastic is cheap as well. I tried for the life of me to put it on. I said forget it. Not to mention the cape feels really cheap. It feels like cheap paper. The only thing salvageable is just the blaster. The helmet too, the printing is fine, but it also feels really cheap. The antenna will likely fall off if you just move it, because it's very crappily made. But the only thing salvageable is the blaster. It's a custom one, which I'm pretty happy about. It's really cool though. Alright, listen to the cape. You hear that? That is the sound of cheapness. I'm gonna use actual Lego minifigure arms to see if I can just complete this thing. It's not a bad figure, it's just cheaply made. Final minifigure. I saved the best for last. This is the holiday special version of Boba Fett. This minifigure just kicks ass. I mean, look at this thing. It's a thing of beauty. The printing is spot on to its cartoon counterpart. It also has printing on its arms, its legs, and its feet too, which is a good little feature. It also comes with this neat little side cape that feels really good. The blaster thing is really stupid. I would have preferred a jetpack instead. They even gave him reflective gold platings. LEGO should consider making some of these minifigs into official LEGO minifigures. It's hard to tell, but they even added the Mandalorian symbol on its left arm. I mean, that symbol's been used since the dawn of time, which is a neat little feature. I'm hoping somewhere down the line someone will come up with the Neo Crusaders, which are probably my favorite incarnation of the Mandalorians. I am so glad that they didn't add that typical angry clone face, which gets really annoying. Let me know in the comments below, who is your favorite Mandalorian? Thanks for watching this video, and be sure to subscribe for more videos like this one. And remember, this is the way.